BBC planning a fresh con. So because so many people are cancelling the TV licence, as I said, another £125 million short they're going to be this year, the BBC believe they've got the right to come up with new tax policies, which of course they don't. They want the BBC licence fee to be incorporated into some form of tax. Preferably, in their opinion, your council tax, or possibly even your income tax. We'll have to see what genius policies these lot come up with. In other words, if you earn more, or if in the case of your council tax, when you've got your bands A, B, C, D and E, if you have a bigger house, you will pay more than maybe someone who lives near you, possibly in social housing, even if you don't watch the BBC, like me. If you never ever watch live TV, like me, and you certainly never watch the shit that they put on the iPlayer, you will be forced to pay it, not through a licence fee, but through taxation. This government is unpopular enough. The next review of the licence fee is due, I think, the review of the BBC's charter, I think is due in 2027. If this government, if they're still in power by then, by the way, there is becoming more and more of a chance of an early general election. Just through sheer unpopularity. Starmer might want to roll the dice before somebody else takes over the leadership of Labour before he's booted out. But if they really want to put the final nail in their political coffins, then they will let the BBC get away with this. However, if they've got some balls about them, they'll do nothing of the sort. They would turn round to the BBC and say, why is nobody watching you? Why don't we ask that question? Why do British taxpayers fund BBC America? Because because American citizens don't pay a licence fee. That's just the morons in this country that have to pay it to fund the BBC in other countries. But they won't, and it wouldn't surprise me if this moronic government allowed this to go through.